Let's talk about this very controversial golf tournament that took place over the weekend at Donald Trump's Bedminster Golf Club. This is part of the LIV Golf Tour, LIV. This is controversial because it is backed by Saudi Arabia, the Saudi royal family. Some of the controversy relates to left-handed golfer Phil Mickelson, who has accepted a bunch of money to be a sort of premier player on the LIV Golf Tour, and much controversy about, listen, these are human rights abusers. These are murderers. This is an absolutely brutal regime. Should they really be welcomed with open arms at American golf clubs? Should Phil Mickelson be accepting money? Should Trump be playing? Give me a break, guys. And Donald Trump was confronted about this. This is, and by the way, tickets selling for as little as $1. Very low levels of interest in attending this thing. And it was mostly Trump tools. There was a chant of 4 more years that broke out at the event, a chant of let's go Brandon that broke out, all this stuff. So very, very thin crowds. Trump gets confronted about, listen, the Saudis, like they did 9/11. What about the criticism that this is an insult to the families of the victims of 9/11? And Trump's response is to go full conspiracy nut and say, no one's gotten to the bottom of 9/11. What? Yes, we have. Check this out.
You're so closely associated with the city of New York.
Yeah.
You, of all people, understand the passion surrounding 9/11. What do you say to those family members who protested earlier this week and will be doing so again on Friday?
Well, nobody's gotten to the bottom of 9/11, unfortunately, and they should have.
What?
As to the maniacs that did that horrible thing to our city, to our country, to the world. So nobody's really been there, but I can tell you that there are a lot of really great people that are out here today, and we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to celebrate, and money's going to charity. A lot of money's going to charity. And you have really the best players in the world, many of the best players in the world, and soon you'll probably have all of them.
So quite a word salad there. And I would, anytime Trump says that money is going to charity, I would follow up to see if that's actually the case. But what does it mean that we haven't gotten to the bottom of 9/11? And interestingly, before it became politically inconvenient for Trump, because he's just so enamored with the Saudis, Trump used to say it was the Saudis who did 9/11, period. Like, here is Donald Trump in 2016 in an interview on Fox News. He doesn't mince words at all.
Issue right now that's front and center with so many people I'm getting on the radio yesterday and today is the 28 pages that were taken out of the 9/11 report. Saudi Arabia, evidently there's reference to Saudi Arabia. You have a Democratic senator, now retired, Senator Graham, who says it's time for the public to see him. Does Donald Trump believe it's time for us to see these 28 pages?
I do. I think we should have seen it a long time ago. I think I know what it's going to say. It's going to be very profound, having to do with Saudi Arabia and Saudi Arabia's role on the World Trade Center and the attack. And that's very serious stuff. And, I've said it for a long time. We attacked Iraq. And frankly, by attacking Iraq, they were not the ones that knocked down the World Trade Center. Now,
right.
I've been saying that for a long time. Let's see what the papers say.
That's absolutely right. Trump didn't used to hesitate, but here's what it's really about. This is from the interview over the weekend.
I've known these people for a long time in Saudi Arabia, and they've been friends of mine for a long time. They've invested in many American companies. They own big percentages of many, many American companies.
Right.
And frankly, what they're doing for golf is so great. What they're doing for the players is so great. The salaries are going to go way up. The PGA was not loved by a lot of the players, as you know, for a long time.
So there it is. That's what it's really about. It's about business. That's fundamentally what it is. Now, one more note on this. Our friends, the Good Liars, Davram and Jason, they were at the LIV Golf Tournament, and they really did a good one with Phil Mickelson. This has gone giga-viral, millions and millions of views. As Phil Mickelson was getting ready to hit his golf ball, our friend Jason gave him some interesting words of encouragement. Listen to this.
Last hour, Phil Mickelson teed off here at the 16th hole just behind me. Here's what happened.
Do it for the Saudi royal family.
Okay, so that was very distracting to Phil Mickelson, and he ended up having to rethink that shot. So we've never gotten to the bottom of 9/11. That's really the problem when we talk about the Saudis, says Donald Trump now, Very different tune to 2016 and very different tune to points prior. So that's that. And Trump going full conspiracy. If you're curious about some of these clips and you're only listening today, make sure to check out the David Pakman Show Instagram at David Pakman Show. I do what I can when it comes to climate change, because this is one of the most important issues of our time. If we don't have a planet, it's hard to do much about women's rights or campaign finance or whatever. And I do whatever I can at the individual level, bearing in mind that corporations also have to change a lot, to reduce my climate footprint. This includes being aware of how far is my food coming from, or how much trash am I generating, these types of things. And this is why our sponsor, Wren, is so important. Wren is a chartered public benefit company, and they unlock the collective action of individuals against climate change. And Wren is a very simple and effective way to make a difference on climate. Wren is a website where you calculate your carbon footprint personally. You answer a few questions about your lifestyle. Wren will then tell you what your carbon footprint is and let you offset it by funding a diverse mix of carbon reduction projects like tree planting, mineral weathering, rainforest protection. Once you sign up to make a monthly contribution to offset your carbon footprint, you'll get monthly updates from the projects you support, and you'll get to see where is your money going. You'll see photos, you'll get details. It will take a lot to end the climate crisis, but you can start offsetting your carbon footprint today, and Wren will cover the first month of your subscription for free when you sign up at ren.co/David. The link is down below.